Any advice to help people in general, in particular lawyers and clients, to better understand what's going on in the law? Because there is a lot of inconsistent evidence, this and that. And what I'm trying to do a lot of times is always cite back to the case or the citation, which requires a lot of extra work. But that's the best way to do this. And one problem with immigration law, there's a lot of stuff that there's no rules on it. It's just practice and what we've seen in the past, which is not reliable, unfortunately. But it's reliable and that's how they do it. But there's nothing you can source to, which makes it a difficult area of a lot of practice. But that's why I try to share my experiences here. And I guess like yourself, come on and share their practical experience of what they've seen to help people have a better idea what's going on.
Yeah. So what I'm always telling clients and also everybody at my own firm is let's shoot for the moon, right? If you miss, you still land among the stars. Let's not do the bare minimum, right? That's something I don't want to know. I don't want to know what the bare minimum to pass a case is. If we figured out what the bare minimum is, something happened, something terrible happened, right? So with each client, with each situation, what are all the resources the client is able to put into their case that they're willing to? Oftentimes, clients are willing to dedicate 40 hours a week, completely full-time to work on their case. That's great, right? We have a lot of clients that take a 1 week vacation, fly over, stay in a hotel next to our office, and just be in our office for 7 days straight, working on their EP1A case because their child is about to age out. If we file it, premium processing gets approved, then the entire family gets a green card. If it doesn't succeed, then their child ages out and they have to do this entire thing for them all over again, and they want the best for them. So, doing that is worth it. And if the client's willing, why should we stop them, right? And so they're in the office, our team is together, and we're just building the case and shoot for the moon, right? You know the spirit of the law, you know what the officer is looking for, what's everything that we could put together. If you spend 40 hours on a case, that's one product. If you spend 800 hours on a case with a whole team of people, then that's a different product, right? And so let's do it. The immigration law is constantly changing, but we know the direction, we know what the officer is looking for, and it's just about how much time and effort you really want to put in.
Well, wonderful. That's a great way to look at it. A really different perspective. I think it's going to open people's eyes and ears that you could do it that way too. Because everyone's kind of rigid and they learn something in a certain way and they just stick with it. And to that system, it's good to hear different perspectives of how these officers run.